All right. Let's get into it. Ninja time. Let's get our coffee going. All right, so last time that we were playing, we got the Sky Gym. And let's see. Go now to Mount Osore for your next round of training. And there are 18 dungeons. This guy's letting you know what's up. Let's see if there's anybody to talk to. Nothing there. Let's see, is there anything here at the... We don't need any healing, but let's see if there's anything here worth it. Turn down our notifications here so we're not. All right, should be good. Okay. Oh shoot, I don't even know what I just bought. Let's not, because we didn't do anything since then. Okay. So let's just talk to this fella right here. Did you get to the peak? Oh, to be young again. All right. Well, I have some maps brought up here. Do our official save there. I love this pretty little path here. Very nice, very nice. We do have some money. That's good. But we need a lot more. And I forget what level we got to. The map is changing right now. Okay. Well, we are close to 17. At 17, that's when we can get some work. So we might go to our next dungeon and get up to level 17 so that way we can start doing jobs for daimyos and get into that. So let me take a look-see-poo on our world map here. Find where the heck we are. Okay, we went up from there. We went up from there. No, that's too far north. Okay, I think I know. Okay, I now know where we are. I think we're gonna have to go more up north. But we can go to a cave to the right, and that's for the Yoshi suit and all that. All right, so I think we're going to the very top of Japan here. So let's start making our way east and way up north. Got a little town over here. I think I've been here. I think this is just another one of those places where it's like, okay, welcome to famous Minamoto. Yoshitsune died here in Hirozumi. Say he hid his treasure in a dungeon near here. It's rumored that Yoshitsune had many handsome sons. Oh, how I'd like to meet one of them. I bet. Y'all have anything cool here? Full armor. Okay. I guess the big thing right now is, okay, are you searching for Minamoto Yoshitsune's treasure? It's in a dungeon a little north of here. Thank you. Great advice. Welcome. Members of the powerful Fujiwara clan once stayed here. Ah, interesting. Okay, it was first true ninja. Tales of his adventures have inspired others to follow. Okay. We got any... What's going on down here? Oh, okay. We got this little place. Anything special? Nope. Is there anything that I need to sell off? Body healer. And what's Keanu have? You don't have anything. You're just a placeholder. All right, the sword minimum is said to be protected by a guardian spirit. You must believe in your strength. Mutsu Castle. If you're going to Asore, it would be a good place to ask for directions. That's helpful. Hey, out of my way! I have important places to go, like back and forth and back and forth. Seer, Yucha. Yeah, sure. Sato Denki. You two would get along fairly well. Training in Rikuchu. Rikuchu. Okay. What a decision. Nope. I want to meet with you. But let's go ahead and save. And let's lodge. I don't know if we really needed to, but... Oh, it's him. The guy that we took everything from. We don't really need anything else from here, do we? Pretty place, though. Thanks for letting me come by. Look at our mappy poo here. So we made it there. There is a stone tablet over there. All right, let's go way up north. We'll say gotten pretty lucky on overworld maps, battles. Mutsu. Or Butsu. Must be tough traveling. Why not rest here for a while? Ah, this is the life. We have everything we need here. Oh my god, yeah. Oda would like to take it. The Soiree training grounds are nearby. There, one can learn the skill of anticipating an enemy's actions. Yeah, that's not a thing. Say, do you ever have the feeling that you're going nowhere in life? Oh. Okay. Let's have us a drink. I hear there's war, bitch. All right. Thank you. Most informative, sir. All right. Anything special here? Oh, you have the least of things. All right. Well, leave you be. Village of Peace. No weapons are needed here. Oh, do you have anything defensive? No. No. Not dense fog at Mount Asure gives the mountain a very mysterious air. Meaning we'll have to deal with that. Excuse me, have you heard about any news about Nobunaga? It's unsettling not knowing the whereabouts or its plans. Hmm. Right? Alright, what business do you have? Very busy man, cannot be bothered. Anybody here? Hey! You're not Ray, but you are another female Eagle ninja. Okay. Let's look at her. Blah, blah, blah. Empowered. I will be wanting to go take the path up here to the right. All right. It's going to be our new home for a little bit. Peace, health, happiness. Peace, health, happiness. Uh-oh. Some of those people. Of course, poltergeists make up the principal type of spontaneous material manifestation. What the hell? Bunch of damn happies. All right, let's see. Is anybody up here training? Nope. Okay. We will save. All right. This place is haunted. It gives me the creeps. I've been expecting you. In this dungeon, the souls of the evildoers are trapped in the bodies of monsters. Oh, okay. It'll take great perseverance to succeed here. Your goal is to bring me the magic torch. Good luck. Haha. All right. I found enlightenment through meditation. I must tell you about it someday. Hey, cool story. But we do have a tea house over here. Anybody to meet? Darn. All right. So let's get our introductions to this place. And I'm saving you the depressing music that it usually plays. So let's scroll on down to Chinatown. All right. Teleport. Go down. Let's see where it teleported us to. Okay. All right. Gaki is the greedy way. Path of Shura is the difficult way. All right. So Wind Midge, Satori. Yeah. $11 damage. Uh-oh. That's not good. Keanu. All right, you're gonna have to do better than that, bro. Guard. Damage. Sleeping spell? Oh no. First, let's heal himself here. See if we can make them sleep. These are definitely not going to be the most fun to train on. I'll tell you that right now. Not fun. So we did get one to go to sleep, so that's cool. All right, well, we finally got one taken out. See if Purge will help. Nah. Guess it might be better to defend with him. All right. It's ridiculous. At least they only put out Keanu. Ooh, nice. We'll have you move up. Nope. Don't want to do that. Well, we got a level, thank goodness. But we're gonna save and get out of here. Can't use wings. Ugh. All right. So that place kind of shows you where you're at and does kind of provide evidence that we will be needing to be careful and get money raised and get better gear, because that was ridiculous. Do we have any battles that we can get into down here? Okay, we do. All right. This is more our speed, I'll say. Okay. We like that. That was a good win. But done been blinded. Okay. So that doesn't help that at all. Speed, gush banish. Okay. See if just healing will. No, that doesn't do anything. Just keep on healing our hermit tank here. Sad that he's our tank. All right, well, one of them learned Gust, so that's cool, I guess. All right, so we're gonna have to use some real shit here, you know? Let's guard you. And magic, what do we got? Fog. Sure. What a waste. Guard. But the fire rat isn't going to be a big problem for him, you know? Oh, wow. Let's do a heal on you. All right, raise up our speed at least. Nah, we're good. But I tell you what, the medicant is ridiculously bad at being able to help out in the fight. All right, so that's some good XP at least. All right, Cannoli, be careful, man. I'm glad that you're done. And yeah, I know that you had to head on back, but you're back on the road again. On the road again. Y'all please be safe. I can't wait till y'all get to go have fun. Hope the hotel and everything's rocking. If there's anybody to meet here. It'd almost be worth having a freaking ninja at this point with us, but hmm. Yeah, we're just gonna 6-hour drive. Yeah. That's not that bad though. I mean it's not as bad as like me having I mean it's worse than me having to go up to the mountains from where I am, like to Pigeon Forge and all that, but I just hope the traffic agrees with that time. The Cali traffic. Go ahead and save here. All right, so this is a little bit more manageable. Let's go ahead and do a sleep. Okay, so we slept the one that we needed to put out the most. We'll all move in and attack the Sertron, basically this blue cat thing. Uh-oh, he done woke up. All right, so that's done with. And we'll move up here, attack the fire rat. All right, Keanu got a level. I know it's Keanu, but all right. So that was a easy fight there. That's one of the fights that we needed. This one we're going to guard him. Magic, repair, fog. Sure. And guard Kuso. Got hit with a flaming flame. A flame of flame! All right, and we'll do a speed. All right, everybody was successfully sped up. We'll get him to try to sleep everybody. That's always helpful. Nice. So let's get in here and fight. $33. Let's go ahead and just use up our points right here. I'll help him out by doing that right there. You can try to sleep people again. Sure. We'll move you forward if it will accept my command. Honestly, I should have the medicant defending, but then we'll have the medicant move up. All right, that was nice. See if we can get one more battle out of this before we have to go back and heal. All right, so we'll move him up. Magic, we will guard him. Good timing too. Nice. All right. We might be able to get another battle out of this then. All right. Nope. That was stupid. Do guard on him. means we're actually going to be able to get one battle out of this. We'll just have you defend. Ooh, that hurt. We'll have you use healing. Move forward, why don't you? Oh, wow. You moved forward in a place I didn't expect you to. Good job. Okay, we're getting kind of tight on energy here, so we'll use guard on him. Nice. Use guard on him. I think we're good. Bend. All right. In the dead zone now, buddy. All right, let's get on Audi. Fuck the Wano. You're just not worth it, bro. We'll talk to you for a day, though. I have no time to chat with you. Amaji Koji. It'd almost be worth just getting this one. But we can just talk. We can have a day where we just... Uh-oh. Gotta kill you and... I'm gonna slay you and collect the money. Alright, well, you just got hurt big time there, buddy, so... And you just got slept. Wow, you just got took out by the dude. I surrender. You... Well, good health, but... Check out our info. Yeah, that dude had shitty power. Okay. Do a little bit more training and poopy. Need to look back at my character here. We just need like one more good battle and we'll have a good level up. In which case we will try to go earn some money. Oh, ooh. Okay. That guy looks not safe to be around. $20. Okay, we slept him. Right. I'm gonna save right here, and we'll do a distance attack and see if that does better than the magic. Nope. Does not do better than my ninja magic. So we're going to use flame again. Okay, that's good. You can just defend right now. Ogre is still asleep. I haven't ran into an ogre on my playthrough yet, so that's cool. I'll just keep on using flame on this dude. Get that distance fight going. Ogre woke up. Uh-oh. Ninja magic! Oh, 27 damage. That doesn't feel too good, but oh well. You're down. Oh, we are like one experience point away from getting a level. Let's take a look at this. 11. Okay. Well, I was right, kind of, about them. All right, let's use Kuso. What do you got on you? So that was a good battle there. Let's speed around. Move on up. You will use guard on Kuso. Ooh. Not cool, bro. One damage. Heal. YT? Is he, we don't need to do anything yet. Gotta level up so we don't even get a heal. That's cool. All right, so we are now officially level 17, which means we can leave here and try to go get some work. Ah. All right. Let's see, I'm just taking a quick look here. Castle Town, talk to Tommy as a quest. Choose between spying and taking direct in battle. These missions provide a significant increase your money, increase your level with the region. Trust level. Okay. The jobs must be completed within a limited time. Ensure you have enough strength as these battles are challenging. General for the daimyo. Okay, cool. So we could also seek out war, and that pays more, but yeah, whatever, bro. Let's look back on our world map here. And I say we head on way down south. Okay. What day is it? The 30th? Okay, nothing going on here. We won't be able to get any jobs, but we will be able to meet, I guess. All right, recruiting for work today. Chat. Tower 55, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, let's go to their inn. Yeah, we can talk to him. Sure. Okay. Put an MLR. Harame invaded Bishu. Sorry. All right. Let's see what he has to say. Oops. Let's ask. All right. Give me 1 second. Gotta take a whiz. All right. That feels a lot better. Let's look up jobs. Need a good spy in Mikawa. Okay. So let's see if they do have any work here. We're looking for a spy. Can you handle that? All right. Well, I'd rather do work for Mikawa anyways. So see how far down we are on the map here. Oh yeah, we got a good distance to go. All right, multi-attack here. Actually, let's have you do some magic too. Some speed. Have you do wind again. That worked out pretty well. All right, a little bit of extra there. Let's see what castle is this. Hitachi. Okay, Hitachi, we need to go down. Shit. Losing daylight here, boys. Oh, bushwhacker. Oh no. More wind. Wow. Even he was able to take somebody out. All right, we need to go down and to the left. A Fuma ninja, no. Oh, well, never mind. Okay. Sagami. Good things to buy there here. If this isn't the right place, then we'll Alright. So we could use the Messimo now. Still Helm. Saragami. Oh, look at that upgrade in attack. Wow, that's big difference there. So, there we go. A little bit of gold back. There we go. That's something that we didn't even buy. So, now we could try and meet with this lord. And so that was worthwhile going in there and wasting a day. But now we just need to go down south between these mountains and jump past Totomi. Go to Mikawa. Right. So I think what we have to do is just basically go in. Okay, I will put my trust in you. Since admission, enter Mino Castle and gather information on their army. 595. Okay. So Mino. Take a look at the map right here. All right. Now, can we get to Mino? That's my question. All right. Urjo, have you ever played the Broken Sword Point? No, I haven't. What system were they for? Just a PC game? This one was one of those started out on the MSX and Amiga and all that. Actually, I want to watch a playthrough of the Robin Hood game. Okay. So how are we supposed to get over here? Did we take a job that we can't complete? I think we did. Or maybe we'll have to take the long way around. All right, somebody attacked us in our sleep. Right. See, critical hit, 4 damage, nice. we put him to sleep. I'm gonna seem up your alley. The first two. Yo, Lord Grump. Hola, sir. Sar. Good, Sar. We need to get you a turban, Grump. They seem to be up your alley. The first two were in the 90s. Probably Windows 95 for the second one. Okay. Yeah, Windows 95 was actually the first. I mean, I'm going to play on one of my dad's old Macintosh computers when I was a little kid, but the first computer I really know that I got to play on, use, and abuse was the Windows 95 machine. That thing was so expensive when it came out. We're just going to attack him from afar. Well, we're getting all these critical hits with our, shurikens, so. Yeah. Let's see what your strength was. Better than an Iga Ninja, but anything's better than an Iga Ninja in the game. You're literally playing the weakest class in the game. Well, what the shit? Why would you give me a job that I can't even do? All right, well, that sucks. Okay. Well, what day is it now? It's already the 14th. So we wasted that time. Nobunaga doesn't own Kai, does he? Yeah, sure. We'll try to become an officer for the army. So you basically just have to go in there over and over and over. Luckily, it doesn't take a day for us to go, and do that. I will do this about 4 more times, and then after that, we'll. Oh my goodness. Well, scam. What a scam. See if you can find any work in Itami, because I think once it reaches the 18th, like, you can't get any work. Or the 17th, I don't know. Let's just see if we can meet up with anybody then. Let's ask. Jobs. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we can't find work. So I guess it's the 15th after that. Alright. Well, we can just make friends, I guess, you know. Fumakoji, no, we don't. Let's go back to Mikawa. See, this is the hard part, yeah, about trying to get these damn jobs and all that. Yeah, we just have no trust here, so. But I hate not to be able to get a job done, so we'll see. All right, Hanzo. Let's save a file right here. Yes, and we will part with Keanu here. And we will try to enlist Hanzo. Ugh. Okay, well. All right, let's go back. So. Oh yeah, we went way back. So. Yeah, we'll go back and save here. Customer, let's see if there's anybody in the tea houses here. Talk. See if there's anybody at the castle. No. Let's go check out Tommy. No. Yeah, the sorcerers are hard to raise there, you know, how much they like you. I've had one that I've been like, I'll talk to, and they'll actually go and attack. You know, they go on the attack for you. All right, what day is it? Okay, so we're almost into a new month, which is good. And we'll try to get new work in Mikawa. Papa Pumpkin, Senior Gordonson, how you doing, sir? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you got some rest after probably a later night stream. That was some funny crap last night. By the time I got there was a little bit of talk about the show, and then it became uh quest for the bug. 29th. Go in building. All right. So let's see. Anything happen? Inspired by the armies achieve victory. Led issue. Okay. So let's start this up. Job. Not recruiting. Ah. Let's get some information. Okay, well, screw ya. We're going over to Totomi. Looking for a spy. All right. Well, then we'll just have to keep on trying to do this. But it's like our first person that's going to hire us is going to end up being Totomi Castle. I was hoping for Makawa, but you know, at a time. Yes, sir. Excuse me. All right, I will put my trust in you. Please do not say spy on Mino. Okay, Sagami. Yes. Great. I'll see you soon. So where is Sagami? All right. Okay, that's just sure, very right. Okay. Oh yeah, great things to buy in Sagami. Never mind. That's the little note. Wonder if they got any jobs. Ah, dang. Okay. So this is going to be the spy system. We're going to save here. We're going to snoop, infiltrate the castle, and so you have a chance or not. Oh, look, we got it on our very first try. 189, 3 arms, blah blah blah, training rice. Okay. So now we can run on back to Totomi and tell them our findings, and we were gonna have $1,000 there, buddy. Okay. Hello. And look. Well done, Cracker. Here's your 595 gold. Obviously, trustworthy person. Now you see we have 14 trusts. All right. Chat. I'm gonna see about this. All right. Can we give them anything? Oh, what will you give? Body healer. I wonder if that'll give him anything. Do you think I'm a fool? Firebomb? Do you think I'm a fool? Elixir? I'm just trying to find something you might like, sir. Alright. Okay, well, I didn't give it to him anyway, so. Anyway, sup, pumpkin? Yeah. So what we're gonna do, is there anybody here? Okay, so let's leave here. Let's go to the inn. Meet Keegan. Hey, oh Kegels. I'm half tempted to enlist this guy. Okay, luck. Okay, max energy 52. All right. This one has 30 more energy, so the difference is he can't attack or defend worth shit, you know? Like, look at him. His attack is 18 and defense is 35. Resist 26. Versus Kuso. Attack is 76. Defend is 49. His resist way less, of course. So I think you're better off. We're going to save right here. We're going to go to items. Go to equip. We're going to go to Kuso here. We're going to take your ship. Okay. Oops. Hold on. We're going to unequip him of all his stuff. We're going to give that. Howdy, Grumpinator. We're going to give all that stuff to Kuso. We're going to part with you. We're going to meet. Oh, not you. Udanjo. It would be good to have another damage dealer. He is samurai. He got the power. But let's just go ahead and meet Keegan here. Enlist him. All right. Because at least we know he's a reliable healer and can actually defend himself somewhat. So let's check out what he's got. Whip. Keegan, what do you got? Helmet, Sage Robe, Oak Staff, Amulet. Alright. Kuso. Give Keegan that. Kuso. Yeah, see, this whole transfer system in this game sucks big time. Alright, Keegan, you got a helmet. Got something slightly better now. Oak Staff. Alright, let's go over here to the stores. Okay, amulet. Why's he got that? Oh, okay, because we transferred that. Okay, or we got rid of that. Let's go to sell. Keegan, you have that to sell. All right, you have nothing else. Deal. Let's go back down here and see if we can find any new work. And we can go ahead and save again. Okay, let's ask him about jobs. I need officers in Ichigo. All right, and now we need to find out if we can even get to Ichigo. Oh yeah, we can. We should be able to. I think so. Yeah, it's kind of a big loop around, but we can do it. A few days to get there. See if we can get a job here, but yeah, we're going up the right path. Go north, across the river. I'm just gonna go in here. I saved before I did that. See if there's any jobs. We're gonna have to take a long loop around and hope that we don't run out of days here. Kago Taco. How dare you? Wasting your time, bro. All right. It's already the 9th. We have to be kind of precise on our time here, but I'm going to save. Could go up north and see if that's Ichigo. No. Yeah. Back to our save, and then let's go. And all right, Ichigo. New place. Okay. Mount Kasuga over there. Training ground to the south. Go quickly, Whitey. What day is it? Okay, we made it before that time. So let's go ahead and save. We're looking for army officer. Don't think I can trust you. Well, let's give it about 10 tries. I don't think we can. I really don't. This was a stupid idea. Tranquil. Okay, so they said that there's a training ground to the south. Let me look on our mappy poo here. Let's see. We can go check that out. I don't know if we're even allowed in there yet. I don't think so. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped. No invitation, no entrance. Leave it once. I'm a ninja. All right, let's cancel that back. Let's see if there's anything we can get into. Tenkai. Ask. Don't know. All right. See what they got at the stores over here. Small looking stores. We saved up and we got the Masamune. But we don't have any money for anything else really. Heard of Sato Gold Mine. I think we'll go back down south. Way down south. And see if there's training ground that we can hit up or a dungeon. Ah, friendly ninja. Okay, I think this might be the Tengu place. So, yeah, this is the Tengu place. So let's see if we can get into a battle. Oh goodness, this place is not fun already. Main thing is we need to guard him. We better use attacks. Or shaman. All right, let's go ahead and have you actually attack. See what you can do. No damage. Great job. Dang, yeah, these dudes are not messing around. Oh crap. Let's go over here and heal. Right. Okay, so we did save right there, so that's good. Do a different save. All right. Okay, well that's at least, I mean, that one enemy right there was enough to get us a level. You know, like that was very good right there. Okay, so let's save and just make sure that we stay pretty close to the entrance here and see if we get lucky. All right. Next on vegan. So, but this place is mega dangerous. Like, as you can see, loves attacking vegan. All right. That was good. Let's see if we can get one more battle out of here safely before we have to go and heal. All right, so we'll just keep on using heals on everybody. Basic level 1 heals. get two of these dudes attacking together. If you're only got one damage dealer, then not so fun. Really? So that wasn't a good battle for us there. We'll try from right here. Nah, this isn't the battle we want. These aren't the droids we're looking for. Okay, we can handle this. All right, Deacon got a level. Good deal. We're already into the 20th. Back to the top at this point. See if there's anybody at the tea house. This country's ruler, Hojo Ujimasa, may one day join Nobunaga. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and save here. Right. Oh, that's new. Let's try to guard. Do that. Okay, we all got speed. No. Let's do sleep. All right. Tomorrow I'm 41 and I'm grumpy, Mr. White Bear. Well, I'm turning 39. Come in May. But I did see your post earlier this morning saying that it's your birthday tomorrow. But we'll really quick. I'm gonna see the difference between my regular attack here. 35. I don't know. Let's go back and do wind. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna chase him anymore. No, I don't even know who him is, and you know what? I ain't got no time for that. You know, when we're starting to hit that age where it's like, I ain't got no time for that. You know? Do that. That's for the birds. Last time I checked, not a good paying job for birds here lately. We don't get paid enough for that ship. That's just no fun. And I have very little time for all that unfun shit, you know? Not saying everything has to be about fun, but we ain't happy. We ain't happy. Get Keegan to heal himself. Yeah, it's just from the years that I had to put up with a bunch of bullshit before, yeah, I got better things going on in my life. Excuse me. I had way too many of those chronically bad relationships where it's like, I get to have somebody say, "You don't remember me telling you that? You know, I totally told you that," and blah 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 blah, and think that the most basic of discipline, you know, in life was crazy, a crazy way to live, crazy way to be. I had one person that I dated where it's like, I like to tell a lot of jokes, obviously, and they were like, "Nobody thinks that's funny." And you know, while people were like literally right there in front of me laughing, and I was like, "They thought it was funny." It's like they're just laughing to make me feel better. I'm like, "Wow," you know. Just some people don't know how to freaking live, man. Without we're trying to bring down everybody else in the room, you know. Go ahead and give him a guard. You're here. Hola, CC. About time you got to finally make it to one of these shows. I know it's been crazy getting all your work done, but welcome. Yeah, if I can't fix it, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. That's messed up. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's if you're that insane, you know, quote unquote insane, then you know, just obviously you can't unfuck yourself enough for you know somebody else. So it's just a waste of time and energy that you could be spending doing anything else. See if we can put these people to sleep. Howdy, Flower Pants. I'm happy to be here. Hey, we're more than happy to have you. Get better wear. Alright. Used a remedy. Don't remedy his ass. I'm gonna try to give us all more speed. Speed. Alright, Kuso. That's what I can change, make things better. Yeah, well, I mean, depending on how long that person's been around, if they haven't already told you, you know, what your what your parent problem is, you know, I don't know. It's like I said, some people are just a downer and they're doing nothing for you. But yo, I am so glad it's not like last week when I had to well, I'm down a vehicle right now, so uh my mornings are gonna start a little bit extra early from those colliding work days. So that kind of sucks, but I'll get over it. Be saving up the monies where I can, and if I'm thinking right, we should be saving a little bit more every month now. Oh, that was 300 experience points. That's worth the time there. Oh, we got attacked right here. Now let's see if we can flee. 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 Please don't tell me. Let's see. Oh, Kuso. No, we can't lose Kuso. Okay, we got away. We need to go get our butts because you have a chance every time your one of your pals go down, they have a chance of like permadying on you instead of just getting injured. So this game like has no chill on that. All right. Mm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. A grand something. Yeah. See, what day is it? The 27th? November 27th. That's one of my brother's birthday. Uh, so yeah, it sucks, dude. But there's a chance of getting it repaired, but it's almost like you're gonna have enough money to get it towed down, enough money to get it towed back after they tell you how effed you are. And I thought I could just keep a hold of that for something, maybe one day trade it in for some scrap or whatever, or somebody who thinks that they can fix it up. And we could so here's the thing. I don't like the look of those Cybertrucks. I think they look ridiculous, and they're also a good. They make an easy target for people who are like to scratch things up nowadays. So if you got the money for all that, sure. But I was just looking at the like the Gen 3 Teslas. And I thought, well, this is going to cost me a shit ton of money if I got one of those. But I was just looking, and the Teslas don't look at all ridiculous. They just look like pretty normal cars, and where I park at work, it should be fine. Not a lot of crazy people who want to scratch up your vehicles for no reason, whatever. Anyway, so in my mind, it was going to be like a $40,000 car no matter what or something. But I was looking on like Carvana.com, and they had them like 3 Gen 3s between $17,000 and $18,000. So I would not have to deal with an engine. I wouldn't have to deal with a transmission. Of course, the gasoline, which I guess should be going down by next week, pretty good because oil futures went down by like $50. So that's a big difference. Like overnight, they just went down. I have a Tesla that has a light under the car and shows the name on the ground. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I've seen my brother and his wife. They have a Wagoneer, a Jeep Wagoneer, and it like whenever you open up the doors and all that, a light beam shoots out and it says Jeep, and I was like, and the other side says Wagoneers, and I was like, and it just does the LED projection there, and that's cool and all that, but I don't know. I'm not a flashy person, No one's gonna steal your catalytic converter. Yeah, exactly, RJ. I've already had to replace that catalytic converter on my current vehicle, which is a the one that's broke down. I've already had to replace that shit. I've already had to fix the exhaust twice. So Washington State, the taxes on gas was raised. Oh shit, that sucks. Yeah, Washington State, Washington D.C., but and both of the Washingtons kind of suck on some of those things. Um, but yeah, here in Tennessee, it's when I saw that price for that Tesla. Okay, so here's my thing: is we have another vehicle if we want to do long range travel. Because I'm more. I would rather always be more gas reliant. At the time than to put myself, because I've driven places in my life where it's like you just went 120 miles without seeing a single building out out west, and I do not want to put myself in that situation with an electric vehicle. But for me, I drive 42 minutes to work and 42 minutes back, and the third gen Tesla that I was looking at gets about 350 miles, probably less with like if you're blasting air conditioning, but that's still fine. And it charges up, you can charge it at your house. So, without any super crazy converter, it comes with its own little converter for you to, plug into an extension cord. You're good, So I would just have to charge up every 2 full work days, and that could be it, Oh, but let me tell y'all some shit. So I was waiting on the wife to get done out of the Dollar General and all that. It's like one of the nicer ones near our house and all that. It's not a pleasant place, very out in the country, but it's they actually built one that doesn't look like a run down like Family Dollar old place. Anyway, so it's a newer building, nice looking, and then this woman pulls up, gets out of her car, and just takes an extension cord and runs that from the store, the outside store outlet, into her converter, into her Tesla or whatever EV she was driving. And I was like, fucker, ask for permission first. You can't just, go to, freaking, some store that you're stealing electricity, dude. That pissed me off. Yeah, really, seriously. Let's see. That's funny. How much will the electric bill? So that's what I'm wondering is, I get it. It's going to bring up kilowatt hours. Fortunately, our electricity around here is a little bit subsidized just because we get part of our energy from the dam. But that will definitely raise, that up about $50 a month. But fucking $50 a month versus, every 2 days having to throw in, $15, for travel. And there for a while when gas prices raised up, to $3.77 a gallon here. That don't get you very far, especially for how I have to travel. So yeah, exactly, RJ. Like they just she just felt like, nah, I do this. This is mine. Like I can do this. I would feel like such a big pile of shit. I would feel just like a big asshole just stealing like that. That's meant for the workers to use blowers or people to work on the place. That it no matter what, it's just not theirs. So that was pretty lame. Go back to this cursed Tengu forest here. How long does one of those cars take to charge? I guess it depends. Like they have the normal range, standard, or they also have long range. Long range obviously gets you longer distance. So let me take a quick look. So Gen 3 charges under 15 to 30 minutes on a supercharger. For home charging, it'll take about 7 to 9 hours for entirely full charge. Let's see. But I'm getting different answers here though. I'm getting like 10 to 12 standard outlet. Oh, so it's also saying a standard outlet could take longer. Yeah. Okay. So it says a standard outlet could take about basically 5 miles per hour. So that could take you a few days. Which, for me, I'm only having to do my driving 3 days a week. Because the battery does start to lose its efficiency over time. So you could be looking at charging, doing a slow trickle charge out of a 110. Now they do have a converter. If you can plug directly in, if you do have a 240, which I do up in my shed, if you have the 240, it can take about 10 to 12 hours. But a standard outlet, it's saying like 3 to 4 days if you have like low efficiency in the battery. But the thing is that I found out about, like a lot of these Tesla owners is they're buying these cars and then trading them in and then going up to the next upgrade because they want the newest upgrade, of Tesla. So all right, so Tennessee residential electricity roughly costs 12 to 13 per kilowatt hour. 13 cents, So 250 kilowatts and all that could be $30. It's 41% lower than the national average, which is good, because like I said, a lot of our energy is subsidized with damn energy. Right. So let's bring our calculator here. Oops. Wrong button.
Adios, turd nuggets.
All right, so $30 a week. So if we go through a full battery a week and all that, you're looking at for times 4.44 days, weeks. You're looking at 133 a week. I mean, a month in your energy charge. So I think it is acceptable. Yeah, best I can do is waitress math, bro. No, we're not doing this battle. We're not doing that battle. We are too weak for that battle. We do need to find a better crew. Okay, we can do this one. Let's sleep them if we can. And we'll just keep on hitting this dude from afar. Oh, that shit sucks. No. Let's do guard on people. Can't believe that it only gave us. Holy shit. Yeah, that's terrible. Let's do that. Try to get it fixed, but they won't fix it. Everyone around me pays like 75. Whoa, yeah, that's freaking. That's something's wrong with that. It's like you'll never get to move out of here. Move out of here? Nah. Why would you even think that you could do that? Sharing water here? Yeah. I've seen some places that are so messed up, like they will split somebody's house. They'll do this, whole duplex thing, but it's like the most makeshift bullcrap version of splitting a house, and you literally are sharing, somebody else's gear. That's so ridiculous. Like they'll just basically put a wall between y'all, and it's barely what you could call a wall, and you're sharing each other's vent. Like that is some ridiculous living right there. But I understand people got to do what they got to do. But it's we got 2 levels going on here. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's see if we can get out of here without getting into a battle. Okay, there we go. Save again. Let's get our booties to town. It's 29, so by the time that we do another rest, we should be able to go look for more work for one of the daimyos. Okay. Yeah. Are you winning at the game? This is one of those games that takes a while. You just have to beat the game before the year 1600, because by then, Lord Tokugawa, Ieyasu Tokugawa, was technically supposed to have unified Japan, and destroyed Oda Nobunaga. But in this one, basically, you're trying to stop a fake history of Japan where Oda Nobunaga has a wizard helping him, which has been like the repeat story used so many times in Japan, that Oda Nobunaga, was in leagues with wizards and shaman and stuff like that, See, yeah, that's I think your power and your max power. Like, yeah. Max health on the left there. 20. Keegan. Okay, so Keegan needs to sleep. Keegan needs sleepy poo. Okay, so let me explain this again. This is the magic, or your energy is on your right, and on the left is your hit points. So if we press this button, it'll show you your max hit points and your max energy. So you can see Keegan needs to sleep and heal up his stuff. Yeah, it's definitely a unique and wild history. But when I was a kid, my oldest brother, he had read a bunch of books on Japan, and he was really, one of those kids back in the 80s, really, really into Japan. 80s and 90s, And so I got to learn a lot about that. And then, through playing these games when I was about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, those early years, you get to find out, a lot of cool things, but it's also mixed with fantasy. So you got that going too. All right. Be right back. Go to Chicken Wheels. All right. So the conundrum. Crack workers are cute. Yeah, they are. They are. So the conundrum is basically until Waifu finishes up the teaching school year, while she's also having to do college, right now too. For the days that I work and that she works at the same time, I'll have to be driving her to work in the mornings. That'll kind of suck because that's no, you're fine. You're fine. So yeah, until that money kind of builds back up and we get a few things paid off. Now, she'll have all summer off, and they fortunately as a teacher you get paid for the summertime. So we'll be able to save up a lot during that time because she won't have to use her vehicle necessarily at all, other than having to go out here and there, visit family. Oh, I don't have any kids. My budget kiddos would be ridiculous right now. For some of those, late bloomers and getting our shit together later in life together. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we might not be destined to have kids, because we've never, used anything for that. And let's say, what type of work do you do? Wait, let me guess. Got it. Loafer, right? Ah, what a bitch. You're lucky you got a cool kimono. Your pixels were different, but we could tell you have crazy horse teeth. Go, run away, crack on out. Anyway, yeah, I think we both, took a while, like when two people that are a little bit too similar get married, that are, you're both like, we just want to enjoy time together and, but I spent so long working, like doubles at this, at the family place and all that, and that it seemed like I didn't even get to see my wife for years after we'd been married. It just was no time together and really not enough for vacation. But doing family businesses is not the way to go. It's you get views and views on those things, but yeah, we've been married. Oh, we got married back in 2012. So, all right, let's see how the world map changes. Sage Kagator. Oh, wow. They just changed the whole plot of the map there. All right, so now we're gonna cheat the system here and see if we can find any. No, okay, so can't do that. Let's go over to. This was born in 2012. Ah, cool. Great things to buy a Sagami. Yep. See if we can find anybody to chat with in town to see where we got any work going on. Fumakoji, let's ask about jobs. They need a good spy in Aki. Okay. Where the hell is Aki? Is that a part of the map I can even get to? What the hell? That's all the way over there. Yeah, our character is a ninja. So at the very beginning of the game, your Iga clan little village is attacked, and everybody there is, just about everybody there is killed. You're almost killed, but then at the last second, the soldiers that are killing you, report that that Oda Nobunaga has, been attacked at Hanoju Temple. So they all leave him be to die, and then your trainer, who you trained with his daughter, named Ray, he comes by, heals you, disappears, tells you, hey, you're gonna have to start training hard and all that to take your revenge, and you go on from there. And so at the beginning of the game, after you leave the very first dungeon, once you've completed the first task, they have two alternate ways that the path, that this game can go. Either Oda was, horribly burned at Hanoju Temple, or he's just on the march, back from, surviving. So it determines kind of how the final bosses will go in the game. So this game is all about basically taking your revenge, but it does use a map system. Like there's another Koei game called Nobunaga's Ambition, and you can either take over all of Japan as Oda Nobunaga, but everybody's constantly attacking you, or you can, use anybody else on the map. And depending on how big you choose the map to be, will kind of determine your difficulty of how much you have to take over. Especially because you can die of old age, you can be killed off, you can have assassins. It's a very wild, big map strategy, and then war game. Whereas this is more on a level of RPG, and you do get to go into war mode with this one. All right, so Salami didn't have any work for me. Bushwhackers, no thank you. No thank you. Yeah, you can die of old age. Not on this one. This one, as soon as it hits the year 1600, you automatically lose the game. Game over, Nothing you can do about it. It's the year 1582, so we got time. But in that Nobunaga's Ambition, that big world map, strategy game, that's one of those games where every turn is a season. So you get, 4 turns per year. So you got to kind of make them count. Which way did you choose to go? I don't know what you mean. Job. We're looking for a spy. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, so whenever it does this, you just leave the place, go back in. Keep on asking over and over in the beginning for the ending. Oh, okay. Well, I will put my trust in you. Very sensitive mission. We need to enter Kai Castle and gather information on their army. Can you do that for 630 gold? Yes, sir. All right. But tell me, do you have a map? Okay, that's just directly north of us, so we have time. All right. Save right there. Okay, so on this one, the first few times that I played this game when I was younger, I always ended up with Oda Nobunaga being having burns and like a wrap over one of his eyes and stuff like that, and that means that there at the ending you have to fight his wizard. I think is the main one that you end up having to fight after you destroyed Nobunaga. And then in this case, the wizard is optional, I think. Oh. Boss man is texting me. Oh, well, that's good news. Health inspector. I did end up restarting my books again for the Harry Potter book. I've been going through those, just like the audiobooks. All right, so we're here. All right. Okay, we should be able to travel up north past Salami. Yeah, they're fun little books. Read the first one. It had come out. I think I was in the 8th grade or something. And it was such a good read. Okay, we went to the wrong place. Okay, let's not. Let's not. All right. I was so disappointed that when I got done reading, I was like, oh wow, this is just a whole new world of type of book, And it definitely blew my mind. Just cool to see. We're looking for a spy too? Mino? Oh, shit. We can't even get there. Here, I'll take the job, but I can't even do it, so whatever. No way, dude. Dr. Phil's, he's the shit, dude. I think he has pretty great advice. Oh, we failed. All right, here we go. I try again. Climb, 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 climb. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You made it in. Yes. Okay. All right. Blah 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 blah. Good deal. All right. Yeah, we can't get past those barriers right now. So we can't do the mission for Mikawa. Or Lord Tokugawa, I'm so sorry, sir. But probably just means I need to do a little bit more work on leveling up and then taking on the next dungeon. See, I love this workbooks. I want to be the best I can for my kids. Well, like I said, I think he's pretty much the shit on a lot of things. I say go him. We have no quarrel. You have no quarrel with anyone, huh? Sure. Let's see if there's anybody just hanging out around here. No. Okay. Then let's go to their inn over here. Meet Fuwadanjo. See jobs. Officers in Ichu. We don't have any jobs done in Ichu, so we don't even have the dude won't recruit us, basically, you know. So we can go back to training over at the Tengu place. Get more money over there. The bushwhackers at this point in the game should be super duper easy for you. If you can hit them. Alright. Dead. Curious about how people ended up just about nothing more interesting than, you know, human psychology on all that. That is such a fun subject right there, is just human psychology in general. Helps you be a better judge of people. Okay. Let's not do that battle. Okay. We can take on the dogs, I think. Let's do guard on everybody. Do wind. Now let's put a guard on Whitey. And let's start doing some direct attacks. Let's do a heal 2 on Whitey. Do another heal 2 on shit. I think I might have healed him twice. Heal on so. Okay. Egan was defeated. That sucks. Speed on them. Okay. I know I don't want to lose to the dogs, but I hope I didn't lose Keegan there. Odd name for a Japanese man, but sure. All right. Did you just get a double attack on me? All right. We got any items? We got medicine. All right. Let's move you up here. And we can have you move here. Egan is injured. Okay, good. Better that he's injured instead of, dead. Dead. So now if you get defeated while you're injured, it's basically definite that you will, you'll lose that character or you'll die. So let's go over here to the healer. Medic. 20 gold. Not a bad price. You're fine, Whitey. All right. Now let's go spend the night at the inn. Yeah, really no advancement on this go as far as our dungeons. Joe Kosei. Hey, let's talk to you. Okay, we're the only customer. Go ahead and save again. I know, but shoo, at least the dogs don't heal like the forest wizards. Freaking forest wizard. All right, let's see. Okay, there's 2 dogs here. He tried to call a friend. All right. Let's go ahead and start doing the healing. Hey, one thing, we gotta find some better gear, I think. And I know it's sucky going in and out of these places right here, but it's better safe than sorry. But we do need to look at our gear because this is getting kind of redonkulous. Go to Sagami because there's good things to buy in Sagami. Well, now we defeated the dogs, but then after that we left. We just left the that Tengu dungeon. I don't really put too much focus in them, but almost kind of think like a lot of them are kind of like personality tests on some things, but to a lesser degree. Yeah, I never really put much into them. I'm sure that there's somebody out there who can, accurately, I don't know, in generalize people who are, like me, I'm a Gemini, stuff like that. But maybe certain personalities are kind of like, I like I said, I think it's just personality test kind of deal. If it seems to follow along with you, then cool, I guess. But mm, let's see. Okay. What the heck? Sorry. One of my buddies from work, I finally convinced her that she needs chickens in her life, and now she's like getting to live out her homesteader dream, and she's really having a great time with them and stuff like that. But it's just, she's also having to learn a lot of stuff really quick, and kind of like the harsh realities of raising chickens too. Let's see. I was watching this woman who has a degree in psychology. She's a young lady. Starts adding horoscope into psychology. Ooh, that's kind of sketchy. you know. Like I said, oh god. Yeah, I definitely don't go for that. I really have no, foundations of that. But I guess they're fun to read. They're like fortune cookies to me. At the end of it, you can put the words in bed, and it makes it even better. Like, you know, the Gemini this month, your happy-go-lucky attitude may get you in trouble, and then that's when you add the words in bed at the end of it. So it makes all these things worth reading. That's the only positives I can think of. Shit, did we ever heal? Anybody up here? Fumakoji ask. I don't know. What a dick. Chickens are hard work. Yes, they can be. They definitely teach you a lot. Definitely teach you a lot. Like I'm on my third generation of chickens here, and it's been great. This one's been a really good run, and I'm having a good time with it. Aries, I'm a ram. Yeah. What am I? I think I'm the Chinese has me as a rabbit, I think. And we're the twins. All right, let's see what they have here. Because if I'm gonna have these people in my crew, I need $7,000 is what I need. Let's see what is Whitey wearing? Equip. He's wearing a steel helm, light mail. Masamune. All right, what can the ninja wear? Let me look on this little guide right here. Sidearms, armor. Light mail is pretty weak ass. We can wear chainmail, but I don't know if anybody's got that shit available. Gold suit. Ninja can wear gold suit. How much is a gold suit? Do you have that available, sir? Okay, chainmail would be I think double the protection of what we're wearing right now. Let's take a look. See. Not really double. But it is more, and it's only 960. All right. Items. Let's go to equip. Whitey. Steel helm. Okay. So yeah, you get 6 more. Cool. I thought you were saying white male. Oh, light me. Yeah, I'm wearing a white male. Shit. Let's see. Light male. Light male. And sorry, I went out there too early. Okay. We're already wearing that now. Let's take a look at our allies here. At least Kuso. Helmet. Sage robe. Glaive. What do you got? Projectile. He can't use a projectile anyway. Man. Okay, what about Kuso? Sage robe. Glaive. We just checked him. Egan, what is he wearing? Helmet. Surplus. Oh, staff. Oh no, sir, that won't do. I don't think that'll do. Let's see if we can get him a glaive. Oh, fucking 2,500 gold. All right. Shit, that hurts. All right. Equip. Go to Keegan. Hope you know. Look, but look at the difference. 6 or 45. That's a big difference. He'll actually be able to contribute, you know? You ever get the outside ducts with the chickens? Any outside ducts? You know what? I haven't got into ducks. I know that they shit everywhere, and you need, you know, like if you want to be a good owner, you basically need to have a little pond area that you can sacrifice and maybe try to, you know, use a filter in or whatever. And you know that whole area of your yard is going to smell like shit. Or you can buy, you know, them little kiddie pools for them to fill up, and you'll have to clean them out every couple of days, depending on how many ducks you have. Those kiddie pools, you know, so you're going to run into a water bill, but their eggs sell for great, you know, compared to chicken eggs, big time. Because the ducks aren't walking around anymore. I swear I see them down the road in the neighbors, in the new neighbors. Okay. Yeah, I guess they're just going to other birds because they know that there's going to be food around there. 38 gold for that oak staff. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Well, we're kind of broke-ish right now. So I guess we try to go back up to the training grounds there. I live by a pond. Yeah, well, that's good and beneficial then. Salami. Oh, well, we were right beside the training grounds over here anyways. Today is what, the 22nd? Okay. Save right here and oops. Dang it, I keep on exiting the place. Happens when you press the speed up button. Oh, we ran into a small tinker. All right. It looks like he's wearing it, yeah, like a really cool fancy outfit, you know? the weirdest representation of a Tengu I've ever seen. Okay, he just healed himself. Look at you, you're able to do 2 damage now for that great price. Holy shit, he just beat the fuck out of Keegan. Oh my goodness. What a dick. Alright, let's use some magic on. See if we can get him to sleep or something. Let's guard Whitey here. Probably best that we did that. Okay, we did get him to get knocked out. Okay. Keegan is injured. I can fix him. Well, we're gonna have to fix Keegan. Dude has 0 luck. I swear. Yeah, that's the problem. Is we shouldn't be trying to always fix people. It doesn't work out. He's healed up. Let's get everybody to go take a nappy poo. But we did get a, we did take down our first Tengu in the playthrough here. Go ahead and save. All right, just 1 swordsman. Cool. Everybody is targeting Keegan. He is everybody's least favorite. Oh, you got a critical hit. You did 59 damage. Wow, that'll never happen again. Second time he has been down. The little guy is fighting a cute though. Yeah. I just want to face out the cute. Poor little fella. He just wants to do a little magic. Okay, enemy is off balance. That's good. That's nice. That's real nice. Let's do speed. Let's do speed. All right. Let's move Whitey up. Yeah, let's see if you can do any damage worth noting. No. Do a guard on Whitey. Spare no expense. Yeah, that's so not worth it. That was so not worth buying Keegan's shit. I wish I could go back, but all right, at least we got that guy done for. Since we're having to go back to town. Bear, I'm sleepy. I'm sorry not talking today. I'm due for. Oh yeah, it's about that time. Well, you got work. Hopefully your schedule done gets cleared up and all that. I've been since 3 a.m. so sleepy. Yeah. She has to go do the morning shift before everybody else gets there. Rocking all that shit. So, all right, CC Flower Butt, get your butt some rest. It's been butting too much today. Your butt has butted its last butt. Okay, it's time for sleep. You can get some rest. I haven't been up long. Oh, making me sleep with all this rest time. Oh, that bitch fled. What a bitch. He's such a bitchy bitch. Oh no, Tengu appeared. Here. Vanish. Okay. Thank you for letting that spell work. I heard of the funniest thing yesterday was my butt feels heavy. My butt feels heavy. I've never heard that in my life. Somebody says that butt feels heavy. That's just a new one on me. All right, well, we'll get rid of. Okay, we are level 18 now. My butt feels heavy. Like I said, I've never heard that. Like maybe we should see the doctor about this. My butt feels heavy. Said, I'm gonna tell everybody on the internet you said that shit. I'm doing it. I'm such a good person. You guys are bitches. Okay. Okay. We're gonna see if we can actually get through this. Before our butts get too heavy feeling. Oh shit. This might not even be worth it. Let's not. Let's just have Whitey hit everybody with the wind. Shit on everybody. Let's see. I was behind it. Behind. See what you did there. Do the jazz hands. My butt feels heavy, bitches. That's how you gotta say it too. You gotta get that random accent. Like my butt feels heavy. Alright. We got randomly attacked by ninja. Alright. Enjoy your pizza. I wish the music to this game wasn't so bad and repetitive. There's only like 3 good tracks in this entire game, and we have already passed them, so. Alright. Kind of want to go back and forth in here. Tengu and whatever the hell that is. Alright. Let's put guard on everybody. I feel like they will be resistant to that, so what the shit? Come on. I don't know if this battle will even be worth it in the end. Gotta say, my ponytail's pretty freaking hot. Let's see. Let's try to put them to sleep in our spare time here. Oh, yes, we got a critical. And then the Karasu Tengu. Okay, well, he's not going to be fun, is he? All right, I better move in here and try to deal with him. Yeah, Keegan's gonna make it. Gonna make it through this battle. We are getting some big crits going on here. That's nice. I'll go ahead and go back to town. I won't risk it. But we are in a new month. Okay. Uh-oh. Nobunaga took over another place. All right, let's go over here. Let's go and heal. All right. No, he survived. Surprisingly. Baby boy made it. All right, so Tommy Castle. Let's go up here. Chat. Meet. Let's go to war. Go to war. Okay. You should damage. You should damage. No, better let sleeping dogs lie. No. We can do this, bro. I think we could do this. I'm just gonna have to keep on talking to you about it, I think. Okay. Well, you're a puss. So we're gonna skip you, bro. And we're gonna go straight to Makawa to see if they want my help on anything. Army, officer in the army. Okay, we're gonna keep on trying to become an officer in the army. Oh, whoa, we got it. Next month we go to war. We'll need strong fighters. You help us, we'll pay you 810 gold. Yes, we will do it. We're gonna take Kusa because he ain't a big old. Oh, well, if we take Keegan, we'll surely perish. You know, so chat. All right, meet. All right, so this can go either way, but I think Makawa needs to go to battle. What is behind the saying about sleeping dogs? So like I'm telling him to damage you should let me be, go and damage one of your enemies. And he's like, best to let them sleeping dogs lie. Let lamb bitches lay. So now we have to basically waste. Okay, and we have to waste an entire month waiting to go to battle. Until the 30th of this month. Wish we had money. Why is it a saying? Because like you can disturb the dog and piss him off. And so like let me put it to the story. My parents lived at a different neighborhood than what I got to grow up with, before I was born. So they had this neighborhood going, and across the ways there was always this little dog, some like weird mix of some type of Chihuahua that ran over there and would always go to the corner and start just yapping at this big ass dog. And would yap, and it turned into like a Looney Tunes thing. The dog would just sit there and growl, but then he'd just sit there and just stare at that little dog. And that dog's only goal whenever he got let outside was to go to the border where he knew he was safe and just bark at that dog, you know, because he was at the end of his chain and he would just sleep and relax, do his own thing. And then inevitably one day, my dad goes outside and he looks across the ways, and then that little chihuahua comes out there and starts, you know, going and doing its usual yapping, you know, at that big dog. And the big dog stands up and he is not on his chain. And he just instantly chases down that poor little chihuahua. Chihuahua dies. So you can be a big old bitch to these, you know, lion dogs, or you can just let them lay, you know, just let them do their thing. It's unfortunado. Is there a gambling house around here? I need some money, bitches. This is high class casino. Riff raff like you don't belong. You got a lesser bingo? What about you? It's like, you know, getting into a fight with somebody that's unnecessary and, you know, poking and bothering when, you know, really do you need that battle that day, you know? Shift change into gambling. All right. This game is from abroad. Please join in. Let's do some bingo. All right. See how much we can cheat at this, because I will use save states. The inner square. Okay. Hmm. Skull. All right. So when we see the skull, I think. We already got 14. Just a hair after we see the skull down. Let's go back. 10. Okay. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Bam. We're gonna win something at least. Yeah, you cheat at bingo by using your save states, you know? Bingo would be Japanese. Yeah. Okay. You got your Furby. Got my spot one for birthday. Nice. Dang it. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Okay. But we still won 10 chips, but I don't know if that was worth it. So let's do one more. We'll just do random. We gotta win one either way. All right, 15. So it's past the skull. 16. All right. 16. I keep on hitting right there. I don't need to. So it's no. I forget if there's any other gambling in this game. See, the only other way that you can cheat in this game really is just by like getting people into your crew and then hiring somebody else into your crew and then stripping them of all their gear and then being like and sell it and then part with them and then get your other crew member back. So it's all right. So today we're gonna look at the time here, the 6th. Let me look at what's here beside Makawa. Nah, just our starting villages, So we're definitely supposed to be in Mount Osore, doing things up there. So basically what we're going to do is go in and out of this place. Actually, we could go over here and see if we can talk to people. All right, this is a female Iga ninja. They have higher magic than the males usually, but they still suck because Iga ninja in this game are, like I said, one the not the best class. Yeah, I lost big time, dude. All right, but let's talk to her. I'm kind of busy today. I'll be insistent. All right. It is the 11th. Ryohei. Oh, cool. Let's also do a save right here, just in case we do something terrible. Hanemasa. Take her down! Ninja, please. All right, meet. So I'll show you how to help yourself whenever sometimes these lords, they just decide that they're not going to. Oh, I went to the tea house and somebody decided to fuck me up. Okay. Wow. Wow. Using magic. All right. Stay safe, Keegan. You're our only hope. Really? All right, screw you. Your strength is truly great. I surrender. Jackass. Keegan made it. Keegan boy. Chat. Oh, well, another ninja. Yeah, you damn better flee. I know. Thought he was sassy. Hanzo. You know, what a dick. I wish that we could recruit him, but I think we have to beat one more dungeon. All right, so we're gonna wait here. What's today's date? We need to wait a few more days. So we're going to keep on waiting. And when we get close to that date, we're going to do a save state. 27th. 29th. Okay, so we're going to do a save state. Because sometimes the lords at the last second decide, you know what, we better not go to war. And here at the last minute, they're like, oh, thanks. Information I could have used 30 fucking days ago. But I feel like the computer is trying to protect itself right now because Mikawa should not be defeated anytime soon. So they do need to get their groove on, you know, and battle. Okay, wait. All right. Good morning. All right, here we go. Let's see if they follow through. Oda Nobunaga Harama invaded Bishu. Was hired by okay. Senpu was hired by, and that was Oda achieved victory. Has fled. Kata fled. Mino canceled the attack on Mikawa. Fled to Kai. So we didn't even fucking need us. So let's reset that. We're gonna reset it again. We're just gonna keep on doing this until I don't know if we'll be able to do it then. I'm weak. I screwed up. I told myself that. Yeah, dude, you gotta back off that shit. Doesn't sound like it's a positive. All right, so this attack was not meant to be. I'm gonna try one more time. Ugh. How lame. Okay, well. Wasted time there. See if there's anybody at the tea house. Alright. Yeah, just, it does no good to frazzle your own nerves because then you become your own worst enemy. Alright, job. Alright. We're looking for jobs. There's no work right now. What a bunch of douche nuggets. Alright. We're going back up north. Screw you guys. We're going way up north, okay? The douche canoes. We don't need you, you Fuma ninja. You flaming Fuma. That done pissed me off. You done pissed me off. Alright. Let's go attack these ninja. Actually, you know what? Alright. We're in Mikawa. And let's see if Hanzo is in my vicinity. We need bro. Where is bro? We need bro. Because if we can get a hold of Hanzo, that would be great. All right, we're going to go up to the seer. He's going to tell us our fortune. Let's see, where's Hanzo? Okay. Go. He is training at Ichu. Ichu? Bless you. All right, where the fuck is Ichu? Sorry, my... Going to fight a boss. I get DMs from this old weird man. I don't block it because it's interesting. The DMs me, this man DMs me like, yeah, I've heard of weird cases like that where people do and like they actually live like that. Yeah, people will do that shit. It's so weird to me. Ichigo. Okay. So we're still going to go to the very top of the map here. Holy shit. I don't keep on hitting the save button. Okay. Yeah, I got. I'll be back. Okay, okay. Be careful. All right, we said hi. Where the heck are we? Oh, okay, we're right there. Sweet. Well, we made it to this little town. That's pretty cute. Soda. Really? I'm the only person on this little island here? I guess. Alright, I'm frightened. The ghost. Yeah, I mean, you guys got anything cool in this little town, though? Future? She's hard to get to. The side of gold entices us, but it's corrupting our souls. We mine all day long, but still the gold is not ours. Okay. Not creepy at all. Mine house. There's been a terrible accident at the gold mines. We discovered a huge vein, but but just as Sadakichi was trying to extract the gold, the mine caved down. Wonder what happened to Sadakichi. Will you go into the mine tunnel and try to find out? Sure. You don't? Well, come back when you are able to. Okay. I understand. I don't want to be carrying that this entire time, you know? But anyway, let's get back. All right. Ichigo. Ichigo. Oh, not you again. No, sir. All right. All right. Okay. That's just funny that they have two different places for that. Yeah, this is one of Nobunaga's places, so. Holy crap, they have so many healers here. Okay, well. I was told there would be a Hanzo. Alright, let's see if he's over at the tea house. Chainmail. Okay. Ninja gear. Okay. Let's leave here. Go back to Ichigo. Training at each. Okay. Well. We were just there, you know? Let's go back here. Alright, well, let's talk to her. Yeah, we actually do need to spend the night. Heal up a little bit. Please don't hurt me. Please don't be a dick. Go back over here and see where the crap bro is supposed to be. Okay. That's probably where he is. Let's go all the way over here. Chaos has erupted in Ida for the time. Okay, nobody's allowed to pass. All right, let's go over here. Etches in. Weird entrance to a town. You enjoy your stay. Fireblade. Oh, cool. And more things we can't, afford. Uh-huh. Okay. See if we can go here. Doubt it, but all right. I guess in the end, we just really need to work on this dungeon all the way up north. All right. Let's get us some rest over here. Derp. Oh, we've already been here. Yeah, we gotta go even more north. Yeah, okay, that's right. Whitey needs rest. Go ahead and save. There we go. Basically, the entire trip has been worth some experience and me getting a better outfit for defense by 6 and getting some undeserving hermit Keegan a better weapon that he just really didn't need. Well, we got to level 19. Gotta get him to sleep. Nice. Arab. One star. Ooh, nice. That's a win. Ellie's one. 4 and 2. Okay. All right. So I can give that to Keegan. There you go. Go ahead and save. Hold on one sec. All right. All right. Get it. Good deal. Got a level. Elixir. Nice. Okay. Everybody to attack. They caught us by surprise. All right, let's do speed. Sleep. Holy crap. All right. Seems like a good place to go to the inn. We did earn some money while we were doing that quick little run, so that's good. But I do think I will call it here. So let's go through. Cannoli. Got the Ebola. Y'all be safe on your trip up over, not up north. Up and over. I hope y'all get there good and safe, okay? Joe, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by and enjoying the chat. Lord Grump, always good to see you, sir. Thank you for sending people on over here. I'm a pumpkin. Always good to see you, bro. And I'll be hollering at you about a video that you sent me just recently. Mrs. Sparkles, I thank you super duper tons much, and happy birthday for tomorrow. And CC Flower Butt, thank you so much for coming by. We sure do miss you. All right, that should be everybody for today. Thank you so much for coming by. You freaking rock. You big rockin' monkey rockers that you rock. Bless y'all and have a great day. Have a great week.